Normally I wouldn't approach ya without a formal introduction. Never been the type to move fast, but I'm feeling early eruption. Now tell me, are you down with that? Once you rock with me, ain't no coming back. I need a monkey, come hold me down. A real queen, now come wear this crown. Now we rockin' like, oh, holler out, flex up. Now we rockin' like, oh, I'll tell you what's next up. Now we rockin' like, oh, holler out, flex up. Now we rockin' like, oh, I'll tell you what's next up.
Here we go again. Another episode. If you see S4 from the last one, you already see some of these t-shirts. Like, we're talking about it again. We're all my GMs again. Again, I really hope Wright comes correct with this one. If I have to hear freaking Tozawa on his shit, I'm about to delete him. But we're talking about the very current wrestlers as we speak. Doesn't matter what brand, New Japan, what's the one that EC3 is on? Create Your Narrative, that trash, and then TNA, Impact, or like, it doesn't matter. Major League Wrestling, if you want to add them. This is where you want to see yours again. Again, let me see. If I go through this, I didn't go as technical as my all-time. There's a lot of gimmick matches that probably will work. So let's go with our Sunday Night Heat. And this time, since we went Wright, Mario, and Vogt, we're gonna go Tim, Mario, then Wright. All right. So for this one, what's your Sunday Night Heat?
Just like my all-time, I went women's first, and I went with the match that I want to see currently, and I hope it happens within the next couple years. I want to see Bianca Belair square off against Jade Cargill. I think that's the classic.
So before we go on with that one, and I want you to talk about it, but we're unanimous on this, except I made that an Iron Woman match.
Yeah. To say another disclaimer too, I went just as a fan. I know we're in GM mode. I don't care about none of those titles because how do you determine which one's more weight than the other? Because ultimately, WWE's got the most weight when it comes to titles. So I just kept it clear because we're mixing brands. I just kept it clear. Nothing's for titles. Everything's just a match. And like I said, my first one's Bianca and Jade.
Yep. Don't even ask me. So go ahead, Mario, because I'm unanimous with you.
So my first opener, it's just a regular old school one-on-one match. I got Rey Mysterio going up against Luchasaurus from AEW.
Ooh. Like it.
I think that would, like, Rey Mysterio does really well when he goes off with all these lucha guys, and Luchasaurus is like 9 feet tall and like has all this acrobatic ability, and I think it would work well.
Well, yeah. Perfect.
Question is, are you gonna have Jungle Boy on the side?
Love it.
No. Just a straight up 1v1. Straight up 1v1. I feel like that match in itself would have more than enough in it with all the high flying and all that stuff, and I think that would be good.
That's a real good match. I agree.
Solid
but
match.
I would really want Jungle Boy out there because of the entrance. Their intro is so dope, bro. This is one of
tell you what, we can have Jungle Boy
songs,
ringside, all right? We can have Jungle Boy ringside, all right?
Thank you.
We'll give the fans what they want, all right?
Yeah, put him on your shoulders. He comes out and he gets up. Like, bro, you have to, bro. You cannot have Luchasaurus come by himself. The hell?
Look, if Luchasaurus is coming out with Jungle Boy with him, Rey Mysterio is gonna have to come out with Dominic with him,
yes.
Right?
Okay.
We got to keep it level, okay?
That's good. But I'm just saying, can you imagine a Luchasaurus entrance without Jungle Boy? Like, I don't know. I can't picture that. Like, you already see him. Like, he's already.
I'm actually a really big fan of Jungle Boy too. I like his work.
Yes, bro. And he has one of the most catchy songs. That's another thing. A catchy song, like, bro, Max. When he hears that stuff, he starts doing his little wave. And like, bro, and he makes me, like, when we're on the road, knowing that we're going to be on the road for like 2-3 hours, he's like, can we listen to wrestling music? I was like, okay. First one's always going to be Cody Rhodes. And then, oh my God, I just thought about it. I don't even have Cody Rhodes on my, that's a different one. But that was the second one. Let me hear Jungle Boy's music. It was like him and Marley, they started jamming back then. They started jamming. So Mario, Tim, they already got theirs. What's up, Wright? You got Jacqueline versus who?
tackling that all on my kickoff show. My kickoff show, once again, is for the kids who won't be able to enjoy the pay per view. Have a very nice, subtle matchup from a guy from the Control Your Narrative. Actually, he's there. He's working there right now. Braun Strowman versus Warlow.
Adam Scherr
that was
versus Wardlow. That's a nice one. Power versus power, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a
So
nice
that's
one.
my
You got some hints.
that's my kickoff.
You got some hints towards what I was leaning to later in this card.
Y'all some Wardlow fans for sure. So for me, I piggybacked off of Timmy. Only thing difference between the Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill is it's an Iron Woman match. I want to see that for an hour. These two are good workhorse. I mean, Jade's persona, her character is great. She's coming along because I've heard like articles where she doesn't keep her partner safe a lot of the times.
She's
Like,
raw.
right. So naturally, Bianca's coming along, but I want to see them in their peak. Like when Jade finally gets her wrestling like down pat, where she's not hurting her dance partner. Those two, it would be on the pay per view, but again, there's like this current roster. I'm sorry, like don't call me like I said, don't call me a sexist, but if you know the stipulations, I said we had to have one female fight, so we all have ours. Obviously, me and Tim were in agreement that this is going to be the Sunday Night Heat match. For y'all two, obviously your women's match is coming later on. So the pyro's going, okay? We all welcome to your pay-per-view, right? What is your kickoff? What's the set the tone match that you went with? Where are we going with this? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, as much technical as I got with my last one, this one is almost as technical, but there's a lot of special matches that I put on this one. So go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, so I hinted at in the last episode with my matches, and I said this is current. I can't miss out on this opportunity. I got Rey Fenix versus Rey Mysterio. Straight up lucha match. I think just like I did in the last episode, I think this match you get everything you want to see in a lucha match, and it's
5
just,
stars.
I think it's great. I know Ray's a little bit up there in age, but it don't matter.
He still can work, though.
putting on.
He still moves the same.
Obviously, y'all are in agreement because you already have Rey Mysterio on the card. I don't have him on the card, by the way, but
I don't know how you don't have Rey Mysterio on the card.
Especially with
You're
the matches.
tired.
It's hard. I know it's hard. Go ahead, Mario.
So my first match, I got Bianca Belair 1v1ing Rhea Ripley in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
I
Damn.
can dig it. That might actually happen soon.
I think you get those two kind of at the peak of their momentum, put them together. That's must-see TV. Bianca Belair is fire, first of all. Rhea Ripley, at her best, is fire. They're both, like, put them together. There's no way that's not entertaining.
Hey, tell the fans what it is one more time.
Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, 2 out of 3 falls.
It's must what? It's must what?
Must watch TV. Must watch.
All right.
And I'm gonna add that Jay Cargill comes in and interrupts the match and hits someone with a chair.
All right.
When Adam Pearce comes out, the triple threat.
It's a wrap with a special referee, Mick Foley, with his ugly ass freaking referee shirt. I like that match. That's good. Like you guys added them on there. I just couldn't do it with a lot of the matches that I wanted to see. So go ahead, Wright. What you got? What's your set the tone pay-per-view?
My set the tone pay-per-view match is a TLC tag team match.
Mandy Rose.
Four
Versus
teams.
Tozawa for the 24/7 title.
4 teams, okay? SoCal, SCU, the Usos, Young Bucks, and the New Day.
I don't. SCU.
And the TLC.
What was the first team?
SCU.
SCU.
Bro. No.
I don't think I'm hip.
No,
You don't like
want-
SCU?
I don't think I'm hip.
I mean, I like them. I like them, but they're not.
Emotional.
They're not.
Granted, they're a little past their prime. They are, but they can still go.
What promotion they with?
I'm putting
AEW.
AEW. I'm putting FTR over them to be in your match.
I like FTR, but I'm a fan of that. And so what I'm looking at SCU, I'm looking at SCU and the Young Bucks and the New Day basically just jumping all over the place with the Usos as well. That's just a completely just off the wall, old school Hardys, just
Who's members of
bloodbath.
SCU?
Huh?
You have Kazarian. You have
Yeah,
what's the
Kazarian,
reigning TNT title holder? I don't remember. Scorpio Sky. You
yeah,
have those
Scorpio
two.
Sky.
Like they're a really good team, but to me, like I'm not putting them with the Young Bucks and like the Usos. Like they're B team to me. Like
And Christopher Daniels,
Christopher Daniels,
yeah,
the
Christopher
Fallen
Daniels.
Angel. So like they're
Mhm.
great, Tim. Like they're a really great team, but I don't think I
I'm
would
hip
put
with
them.
Christopher Daniels. Him and
Yeah.
AJ got some classics. I'm hip on
Yeah,
him.
TNA Classic, but
Yeah.
Kazarian was there too as well. But
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't like
I can see
SCU
it.
like that to be hyped for that one.
Yeah, oh yeah, I put SCU in mine.
Yeah. Okay.
SCU is definitely going in my
So
starter.
so for me, see, listen, I said I was bringing special. We got War Games for our very first match, bro. War Games is our very first match, and we have Rikishi and Haku as managers. Rikishi has the bloodline to include Solo Sikoa on one end, and Haku with his Tongans, with the God and Bad Luck Fale and Hikuleo, all the Tongans in New Japan who are trying to compare. You got the Samoans versus Tongans on there with Haku and Rikishi at inside. Like they probably gonna be at the commentary. You probably don't understand what the hell Haku's gonna say, but if y'all know like the most badass person in wrestling world, if you watch any interviews, they will tell you that Haku is that guy. You don't mess with Haku. Haku bit somebody's nose off. Like, come on now, that man's a savage. So I have the bloodline with Solo. Like I said, they added the Usos' younger brother, Roman Reigns, the Usos, and then you have God, Bad Luck Fale, Hikuleo, Tongans versus Samoans. I had to go with it. I've always wanted to watch it. That was my first match. So now we got all our first matches out. We're gonna go mid cards. This is our very first one. Tim, what you got? What's your first mid carder?
My mid card, I'm gonna go back to a little bit of old school for the feel, right? So when you think of the Attitude Era type matches, what really made those matches outside the wrestling was the leads up, the promos, all the trash talking, yada yada yada. So I was thinking, and you know I love this man, so I had to fit him in the card. So perfect scenario, and most of my cards are like this, kind of a AEW versus WWE type thing because those are
It's
the two
almost
major
like
ones
that
I
for
watch.
us. Yeah.
They're the ones I watch. So I went my man KO versus MJF, and it's just a plain out match. And I don't like MJF in the ring, you know this. I'm big on it, but I just think the lead up, the builds, the promos, and then KO. I'm a big fan of KO. His work.
Agreed.
I mean, we just watched him do it with a Hall of Famer and Stone Cold. Don't get me wrong, Stone Cold only carried that much, but he's way past his prime. And Kevin put on a hell of a show with him.
Yeah,
So
he rucksacked that one, bro.
yeah, so I think we can see him carry MJF in the ring a little bit and make it worth it. I'm all about the promo and the breakdown leading up to it. I think that match, for what it is, a mid-card match that leads in, because I'm bottom
That's
heavy.
fair.
My
That's
bottom
fair.
half is heavy as hell. So I think that fits perfectly good with my card.
I agree. I like that one. I almost thought that MJF was gonna be matched up with Miz somewhere in one of y'all cards, but both are not on my cards. That would have been.
Yeah, I'm not that big on Miz. There's a lot of people that are. That's why I was surprised no one else said it. I'm not that big on him.
So the thing about Miz, and I agree with, I forgot who brought it up on Twitter. AJ Styles. He's one of the best heels, bro. You hate him so much, and then you have the characters from Real World back in the day when he was in there being the Miz character that time. It's just a character thing, like you said. It's a promo, right? Like Miz is that kind of person. I think he's way better than MJF in the ring, of course. Agreed.
In the ring,
yeah.
currently, yeah.
But it is what it is. Mario, who you got?
I got a bunch of weird matches. So I have a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match.
Sheesh. Empty arena?
CM Punk, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. That's who I got.
I like it.
I left Daniel Bryan's off too, bro.
Nope.
Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him, he's in there.
Yeah.
That's like I tried to focus on having matches that got everything that you need in it. and there's a lot of good technical wrestling. They can play off of each other very well. Like they can do it. They can do anything, and I feel like I wanted to see like my all-time one was I just wanted a bloodbath turned out at every corner. This one I was trying to get something and get as much of everything that you can get out of a match, and I feel like these three together would be fantastic.
I'm so mad at myself, bro. I
That's good
literally
work.
left.
That's a good match, Mario.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good match.
I left.
Appreciate that.
I'm having a T.Vogt moment right now. I left. He is one of my favorites all time too, bro.
I love
Like,
Daniel Bryan.
Yes, Brian.
And
Danielson,
Daniel Bryan. Heel Daniel Bryan, babyface Daniel Bryan.
Oh my
I
God.
love some Daniel Bryan, man.
Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan. Shit,
Yep.
bro. Like fuck. I left him off, man. I'm so mad at myself right now. Go ahead, Wright. Here goes
So,
Jacqueline.
for this one, it's my women's match. It's not a piss match, I promise. This one
Molly
is-
Holly.
Not a piss match.
Takes on Carmella.
No, it's Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler
That's a piss match.
versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill in a no DQ.
I like it, but I can't stand Ronda, bro. She's not it. I'm
She-
sorry.
Rough, man.
This boy, do not try to tell Tim, like, don't try to help Rhonda's case. Tim is not going to hear it, bro.
I'm not hearing. Yeah.
He's not going to hear it.
Her mic skills are ass. Like
Horrendous, bro. That's just
her in the
a bad-
ring.
This is why I always said they should have
Ronda-
treated her like Brock
Ronda-
Lesnar.
Get
They
him
should have
in.
gave him
Ronda
Paul
Rousey in the ring.
Heyman, bro.
Made her a
But the
Paul
difference-
Heyman guy.
But the difference between Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey's not believable in the ring.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's not true. How is she not believable in the ring? She's like one of the most badass women on the planet.
She don't
Yes,
sell.
as a UFC fighter, but in the
Who
ring,
cares?
like it's just
Hey,
not good.
Keep that as a mental note. I digress.
It's not
Okay.
good.
Hey,
I'm with
man.
you, bro.
All right,
She don't
so
sell, bro. I can't handle
all right,
it.
so look, I'm about to switch it up real quick. Okay, like I said, I had War Games as my first one. Look, I'm spending big dollars on this pay-per-view, so I got
You are.
War Games. They had to put that out because we're putting an elimination chamber on that shit. And this is the Bullet Club era leaders. I got Finn Balor versus AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega versus Adam Cole versus Switchblade. Every era you can think of for the Bullet Club, who was the best leader? We're putting it in.
This goes back
That's
to our
awesome.
last conversation. To our last
AJ
2 episodes
Styles.
ago we had two episodes ago we talked about this. You wanted to have the leaders fight it out to see who would be the leader.
And I
Yeah.
put them in there. Elimination chamber. So we're raising up the War Games cage, and we're dropping down the elimination chamber right now. And we got who's the better Bullet Club leader. And for me, if you want to ask, like where I'm going with this, bro, Mario, you weren't in this episode. Out of the leaders, who do you think wins this match?
Man, I don't know. Like, I Kenny Omega's just so good, though.
He
Kenny Omega's
is.
just so good.
That man is so great, but I'm not putting
Yeah,
him over
he's-
AJ Styles.
I'd probably pick Kenny Omega. Him or AJ Styles.
Yeah. But
Kenny
I'm
Omega's
a-
so good.
Yeah.
Are we
I'm a
getting
Finn Balor fan.
Finn Balor or the Demon?
No,
It has
we're
to
not
be.
getting. Well, no, we're
No.
not getting. No, we're not getting either. We're gonna get Joker Prince Devitt. That's what we're gonna get. You ever seen that when he
No.
had?
I told you
he-
I'm not hip with Juju.
So
Japan.
Prince,
I
so
don't know.
Prince Devitt's demon character came out of that, and he also dressed like the Joker on one match too as well. So it was the same thing. So I'll send you a picture of that for real. But
I'll
like I
just
said,
YouTube it.
when it comes to wrestling, like WWE is the king. But I love watching. Like I watch Major League Wrestling. I don't know how many of y'all watch it, but Rikishi's nephew's in there. He's reigning supreme also, but he's also a Samoan Savage there too. So it's like, okay, another one, another Umaga, right? But for me, I wanted a Bullet Club in this, and what better way to get all the head leaders back then?
Next match, yeah.
Yeah. So that was my mid card. So we're gonna go to our next ones. This is match number 1, 2, 3. This is match number 3 in the pay per view.
Oh, in the pay-per-view. Okay.
In the pay-per-view, 4 total. So this is our 3rd pay-per-view match. So go ahead, Tim.
This is where I start getting heavy. Okay.
Ooh, this is
Three
where you
matches
start
in
dropping
now.
the money.
Yeah. So I'm doing I'm doing a Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes legacy. We got 2 members of the legacy, and they're gonna take on Blackpool Combat Club with Moxley and Danielson.
That's
And
a nice matchup, bro.
And
again, Randy Orton. You said Randy Orton and
Cody, the legacy.
So, 1 out of the 3 is the only ones I got on my card, and I'm so sad to say that, bro. I am so fucking.
Yeah,
sad
I think that match is gonna be absolutely insane.
Is William Regal gonna be there?
No, yeah, of course, he'll be there. But we're not gonna have no DiBiase's.
I was about to say, you gonna bring DiBiase back?
No. William gonna be doing his commentary thing, talking about how the Blackpool Club gonna beat the hell out of them, and they gonna take turns beating the hell out of each other.
I love it, bro. I don't like that 3rd person, but I like the Blackpool Combat Club. That's his dope.
Don't like Yuta?
I'm not a big fan of Yuta.
He's coming along.
Yeah.
He's coming along.
Yeah, he's a good work, but he needs to sell because I'm not sold. Mario, what's up?
None of them sell. They beat the hell out of everybody. They ain't selling right now.
This to me is probably my favorite match of the night for me, and it's only a mid-card match. I love my heels, like I've told y'all before. So I got a no DQ fatal 4-way.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna have MJF, The Miz, Seth Rollins, and Kenny Omega.
That's a really good matchup right there. I would have been sold if you would have left MJF and The Miz out of it and just get Kenny Omega and Seth. For real.
Look, that gives you everything you need. You get a bunch of guys trying to barter and make teams with each other to try and beat the other guys and trying to backstab each other. And then the build up to it would be fantastic. Would be entertaining on its own, just watching all these guys' mic skills leading up to that.
I got all kinds of mixes from all you guys. You guys have said a couple matches, and I got my next match. We'll let Wright go in a second, but my next match kind of mixes a bunch of your guys' stuff together. But go ahead, Wright. What would you be working with in this match?
So, this is my pitch match. It's still going to be a good match for the people who want to sit down and watch it. Like, for example, for WrestleMania, my piss match was, I went to go piss during the Omos and Bobby Lashley match.
Oh, that's a good
There's
match.
always, there's always, for me, because I always need to go pee. So
it's very vital.
Yeah. So, Paige and Ricochet versus MJF and Seth Rollins.
Who was the first one you cut out? I didn't hear you.
Adam Page.
Adam Page and Ricochet? Okay.
Versus MJF and Seth Rollins. So it's still going to be a solid match. You get everything that you solid. But my next 2 matches you don't want to miss. And my first 2 matches you didn't want to miss. So this has to be the piss match. Or you can catch, because, it's still going to go at least 15, 20 minutes. So you can go piss and come back. You miss a little bit of action.
I'm
pissing during the promo.
Yeah, so. But
I'm pissing during the T-shirt. So it's my turn, right? Let me see.
Yep.
So I went War Games. We have to pick that up, put the Elimination Chamber. Now, you guys already brought it up last episode. This is when I have my TLC match. I got the Hardy Boys, and again, I'm talking about current. So it has to be the current people. The Hardy Boys are still there, right? They're baptizing these next 3 into the TLC family. The Young Bucks, all right, put the Young Bucks in there. You know what I'm saying? Street Profits, I put the Street Profits in there, and then I had to put FTR. And a lot of people don't like that, but you gotta understand, bro. They're the AAA champion, the ROH champion. They're tag team supremacy, bro.
I'd rather see Jurassic Express.
No, I'm not putting that on there.
In TLC,
listen,
I'd rather see Jurassic Express.
I put. All right, so they're a really good team, but
or even the Lucha Brothers.
No, so
FTR is my least favorite tag team.
No, I already put them in that line. Remember, I already put them in the War Games.
They can wrestle twice and then multiple.
No, man.
Remember the Edge?
What kind of GM are you, bro? You about to kill them before Monday Night Raw, bro. What the
If
hell?
you recall, Edge beat Orton and Triple H in the same night
Bro,
on the pay-per-view.
they went through a War Games match, and now you want them in the TLC match after? Bro, they're retiring after this,
right.
bro. They're at the VA loans, bro. They're over there trying to claim that shit, bro.
You damn right.
No.
They had to drag him out to the ring to make the match even start.
Because I know how much you guys don't like FTR, the technicality, the tag team work that they are. I put them there because
I don't like FTR. It's better. It's better tag teams.
There's better options. Yeah, there's better options.
What other options for tag teams?
Gave you
You
like
said
4.
Jurassic Express, SoCal U.
No, shut up with a SoCal U, bro.
The Usos.
But I already had the Usos on here. That's why I didn't put them in
I
there.
got you.
So let's take the Usos away. Let's take
Jurassic
GOD.
Express. the
Jurassic
Lucha Brothers.
Express are not better than FTR,
Street
bro.
Profits. are
I already
fantastic.
have them.
You had them in there.
Street Profits in there.
But you had the
Bro.
Lucha Brothers.
So Lucha Brothers, yes, I get it. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take an L on that
Yeah,
one.
you can even take some any 2 members of Dark Order. Like there was way
No,
better-
shut the
Come on, man.
shut
Stop it.
the
There was way
fuck
better.
up, bro. You are not telling me a multi-brand tag team champions. They won it in WWE. They won it in NXT. They won it in AEW. They won it in Mexico for crying out loud. Now
Not it.
you're telling me Ring of Honor. They have champions, bro. When it comes to like all-time tag teams, FTR is gonna go down as one of the best over every. So that's why
That's fine,
I
dude.
had to bring the
That match-
prestige in
That match
this.
that match that you had, there was other guys who might not be as technical, but way better for the match.
Have
Okay,
you-
bro.
Shut the.
Either way, it don't matter. We
How
can
do-
stop beating you up.
How do you mute Wright, bro? Wright's about to put Jacqueline versus RK Bro, bro. Listen, this is what I'm saying. FTR is your typical historical technical tag team, and they bring, like I said, they bring a prestige with them. Yes.
It's cool, man.
Listen, bro, y'all brought Miz into this shit. I don't even want to hear
No, I
it.
didn't. Oh no, I didn't.
Touch the Miz at all.
I didn't.
So
I did not touch the Miz.
You had Blackpool. You could have put Mox and Danielson.
no,
Mox and Danielson.
that's a brand new tag team. Young
For them?
Bucks. Young
You
Bucks.
could have came
Both-
out today.
Young Bucks.
Yeah, that's the.
Young Bucks and FTR and Hardy Boys, they all bring prestigious tag team championships.
I hear you.
Street Profits is the only group that doesn't, because I want them there because we all agree.
Underrated.
No, they're just starting. They're about to
Underrated.
be.
They're still underrated. I don't care if they just start. They're still
They're not underrated. I think we all agree. A lot of wrestling fans know that they are here. They're gonna be around. Like when the Usos are done, when
What's
New
WWE
Day is
doing with
done.
them right now?
Huh?
They'll find Alpha Academy every fucking week.
I
They ain't
mean,
doing nothing
shit.
with them right now.
I mean, what do you want them to do? Like right now, the
Get a bigger
storyline for
push?
the what title are you gonna give them? Because the Usos are already in a storyline. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna come.
What storyline? With Shinsuke that they just brought in? What are we
Nah.
talking about, man?
That's because of injury. This is all a part of the story of RKO coming back. That's all it is. But that's where I'm at with the TLC. You got one of the
We beat the
three.
hell out of you over that match.
This man, bro, I'm telling you, Lucha Brothers is the only one I'll take out of y'all three's teams.
You don't like Jurassic Express? Come on, man.
I like
Lucha
Jurassic Express, but what I'm saying is, if you go,
I got you.
if you
I
In
compare,
Darby Allin.
and
I got
who,
you,
Sting?
In
What he
Darby
said.
Allin. Sting and Darby Allin.
He can
No,
get down
shut
still.
the-
What you talking about? That man just jumped off a barricade a couple weeks ago. He still get down.
Yeah, Darby.
Let's
He don't
add
care about
Orange.
his body.
Let's add Orange Crush and have Orange Cassidy out there,
Oh, chill out, man.
bro. Y'all disrespect the FTR. Y'all really are, bro.
Damn right.
Well, I have Orange Cassidy in my card, so relax.
What the?
Ugh.
You're disgusting.
All right. So for the next match,
Go ahead, bro.
the match I was talking about, where I mix up a bunch of different people's.
Hold on.
Tomorrow,
So now we're at
Five.
mid card 4,
fourth of the night.
and this is the one before the main event. So where you at, Tim?
So I take Mario's Fatal 4-Way No Disqualification style, and then I take a combination of a bunch of different guys that's already been said with AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Punk, and Seth Rollins.
Oh,
Who's
that'd be
that?
fire.
Who was before Seth Rollins?
CM Punk,
Nice.
CM Punk,
Okay.
Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, no disqualification.
That's a really
Fatal
good one.
4.
That's a really good match.
That leads up to my main event, which My main events is, what'd you say? You hate the Giants? That's all I got. My main event.
Wardlow and oh my god, if Wardlow's your main event, bro. Oh my gosh! All right, go ahead, Mario. Let's go. It looks like you're empty on your cup. Go refill after this.
Yeah, well, I'm stuck it on ice right now. So my mid card would be a number one contender match, and you would and we'll probably see this match, to be completely honest with you. So you'll see Edge with Damian Priest ringside versus
I
Cody
hate
Rhodes.
that freaking group, bro.
Versus Cody Rhodes.
I hate that
That's
group,
probably
bro.
gonna happen. That's probably
That's
gonna happen.
coming.
Was that?
Fucking-
Bad timing for the group. That's all.
The
it
new
is.
brood. The new brood.
No,
It's just
stop.
bad timing for the bloodline. You got the bloodline going, so the dominant streak is really bad for the faction to be created right now. That's the
That
only problem.
faction is trash to me, bro.
It's
I
good.
like
It's just not
the
good
team.
fight.
I like the
I like
fighters. I like the
It's
wrestlers
good.
and stuff, but I'm not.
It's just, what are you gonna do? You gonna put them against the bloodline? No. So that's the only problem. That's the only knock I have against them. Bad timing.
Unless the bloodline loses sometime soon, like the Usos lose sometime soon, then what do? You get the bloodline falling apart. You get the brood coming up.
They're not
Maybe.
the brood.
I don't
Let's
see
not
bloodline
disrespect the
falling
brood.
anytime within next year. It
The
ain't
new
got that
brood.
long.
The new
No.
But
brood.
also, the
Stop.
brood's still building itself up. They're
The
still
new
recruiting
brood.
people anyways.
Yeah, they're asking for one more, but okay. Speaking on that, who would they add that become? Because Edge would obviously be your world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Who they add to Damian Priest to make it a believable tag team?
Ricochet.
Finn Balor.
Oh,
Ricochet.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Stop
I
with
know
both.
good people, but they don't fit that persona.
Don't
Finn
bring.
may be a demon, but the problem is he's already doing 2 suit with AJ. So are they going to convince him to come over? Like, I
No,
don't
stop,
see
stop. Finn Balor. Look, let's not disrespect one of my favorites, bro. He's
No, he
not
definitely
joining.
can do it. He can do it as a demon. He definitely
Finn
could.
Balor.
But the
Just think
demon,
what he did
the
to
demon
Steve
only
AJ.
does it.
Sorry. Hey, Oos, I'm sorry, just for you, Prince Devitt.
Listen, Finn Balor is not one of those that you're gonna add on. The demon only comes along on big pay-per-views. You're not gonna add the demon every freaking
No,
episode. So like,
No.
I know that.
but he
he's
has
out.
that.
Hey,
But
what?
He
I
has
think Finn
that-
Balor.
What
and
about
Damian
what
Priest
about
would
Bray?
be a
What about Bray
great-
Wyatt?
Yeah, bring Bray back.
Wait, don't
I
get
don't
our
see
hopes up.
Bray playing
this.
second fiddle to anybody though.
He's
Bray's gonna
not.
be the champion.
I
not.
really think this faction was started because Edge is actually injured.
You
And
think
like,
Edge and Damian are going to be the tag team? And they're going
no,
to Bray
what I'm saying is, I think Edge is like honestly injured. Where this is the reason why they did this faction, so he could just talk and not. He'll do his little get over where he beats him up, but he's not actually
old.
interacting. Yeah, but I
he
think
can't
that.
go every night.
So I think that they're not gonna have a tag team. I think that Bray comes in and it's Edge. Well, like I said, this is a guess, but what I'm saying is, I honestly think this whole faction was started because Edge is probably hurt right now. Like, I think his last match
Probably.
injured him. So now he got 2 young studs actually that can go, and he could just promote them the whole time. And the third one, Bray, it may be it might be a long shot, but I'm putting it out there because of the characters that they have, like the way they're bringing up this faction. That's a good one, bro. That's a real good one. Who did I leave off? Because we
Right.
Me. So me.
All right, go ahead, Ray.
All right.
What piss match are we doing this time?
No. This match was before. This is the match that you want to see. This is the match that's probably going to steal the show.
It took me 5 matches
Sir.
to come see one of your matches.
Survivor Series.
Oh
No. Survivor
Okay.
Series style match. Team Jericho versus Team Punk. Team Jericho is, huh?
You better not do the Jericho appreciation.
Go ahead.
I swear to God,
No,
if you
it's
do
not
that,
Jericho Appreciation.
all right.
Oh.
Team Jericho is AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Bryan Danielson, and Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Team Punk is Edge, Cena, Cody Rhodes, and Randall Keith Orton.
Edge and who?
Cena. John Cena.
He ain't current.
Big Match John. He is current.
Where?
You just can't see him. He always there, baby.
Oh
Man,
my god.
He always,
this dude.
Timmy, actually, you just can't see him.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking a piss on that one.
No, that'd be a dope match.
That's-
I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I watch
that's a Survivor Series style
All
match.
right.
I went crazy
Fair
on
match.
mine, and Tim is not gonna like this. But prior to this pay per view, we got a Monday Night Raw, a Friday Night SmackDown. Dana White shows up, and he goes, "We want Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an Octagon UFC rules match, a real MMA match in my stuff." I got Ronda Rousey, one of the most historic, a Hall of Fame UFC.
Hey, Eric, chill out, bro.
Listen, those two, y'all want to make fun of her freaking wrestling ability. I get it, but I've always wanted it. So I got Dana White promoting the
Doing the
Hall
company.
of Fame UFC match. But how many times, bro? Shit, they did well with a freaking brawl for all. They did really good with a Lions Den match. Why not have an actual octagon? Look, like I said, we're raising up the war games. We're raising up the freaking elimination chamber. We're clearing out the broken tables and ladders and chairs to add an octagon for the first time in a wrestling pay-per-view. I got Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey in a UFC match.
I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time I paid attention to anything Ronda Rousey did in the ring when she was on. I can't.
The disrespect is so real, man.
Real,
man.
bro.
It's so
I
real,
can't.
bro.
When Ronda Rousey is on, I'm doing literally anything else.
That's wild.
That's
okay.
that's so. I want to bring this up because this really does get irks me. Listen, Ronda's mic skills, yes, I'm not gonna even
Terrible.
I'm not even gonna try to help. But for a person that's never wrestled in her life, I honestly think she's done very well.
No, it does not. She does really good in the ring.
Really well
like her
over a lot of people that try to transition.
Yes, I like her
By
matches.
far, the worst finishing move ever. She's awful.
Over
The
Mr.
Piper's
Sacco?
Pit? I'll take Mr. Soccer all day. Choke
up.
somebody out with the sock.
I digress.
I can't stand her.
Okay, we're already done.
The hate's real, bro.
The code.
Santina Malala.
Yeah.
Listen. And now, the main event of the evening. Tim, who do you headline this card with to sell this pay-per-view?
My Giants, baby, my Giants. And like I said,
I am streaming this shit on Fire Stick, bro.
I have been beating your ass all your matches. This is probably the match that I get beat up on. I'm okay with it because these are all the guys who I said these are current guys who I would like to see on this card. They deserve to be on the card. Just like my last episode on my pay-per-view, I have way too many dudes in a match just to make it see what I want to see. So we have ourselves a six-pack challenge, and we got the head of the table, Roman Reigns, taking on Samoa Joe, Wardlow, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, and Brock Lesnar. And it's going to be chaos. Just straight chaos. Just giants getting in there, smacking around. Just pure chaos. And
That's
it's okay.
That's my piss. That's my piss thing right there.
So listen. So I like that. I do like that match. I just don't like it as a six-pack challenge.
I don't like it as a main event. I think it was good before that.
I would like that in more of an elimination chamber style match than a six-pack challenge, just because it's like, okay, six-pack challenge. Okay, you win. All right, now next guy comes out. I would rather see that as just pure and utter everybody for themselves instead of just the one-on-one six-pack challenge style.
Okay, maybe I was under the
That's
assumption.
that's the only critique that I would do.
The six-pack, not everybody starts in the ring at the same time?
No, the six-pack challenge is one person, two people start. Whoever wins, the next person comes
So
out.
it's a gauntlet.
I got
It's a gauntlet match.
I want all six in the ring. I want all six in the ring at the same time. I misjudged it.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
six-pack challenge is just one.
Six-pack is basically a gauntlet match. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. No, I was lying about that. No, I called the wrong thing. My bad. Y'all got me. That's wrong words. This man did not just leave again.
No, I didn't leave.
All right.
Still here. I had a technical difficulty.
So I too am a fan of chaos. and I have a 6-man title unification Hell in a Cell match.
Ooh.
I got Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Wardlow, and Randy Orton.
Ooh.
I want chaos. I want bodies, big heavy bodies flying all over the place. That's what I got.
Bruce is not a fan of Warlow at all.
I'm not. No. So look. Wardlow, I am a fan of. I don't think he's main eventing right now. I don't think he's a main eventer.
That's why I put him in my kickoff show. Right now, currently, no, he's not a main event. And I love Wardlow.
And I'll talk about a world champion that's just lost. Adam Page, I don't think he's a main eventer yet. I really don't. I really think he's mid card right now for now, and I think Wardlow's momentum is gonna make him up there. But as of right now, current, like, he's a mid carder for me. That's all it was.
And to keep Roman Reigns honest, I got Paul Heyman and the Usos handcuffed in the back room, not being able to fucking leave at all.
Okay. I like that. That was a good one.
Ain't going nowhere.
That way the little brother can show up from NXT and help him, and that's how you get.
Ain't going nowhere.
All right, Wright, what's up?
All right, I got one question for you.
Oh, here we go. Ask the question, fool.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can smell.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
No one's current. No one's current.
Hear me out.
No one's current.
I can't do Brian, but this man doing this stuff.
I just asked, are you ready? That's all.
No one. I was about to say, no one in DX is current.
In a street fight, right now, it's all current. In a street fight is my main event. Going to be Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns.
Okay. It's still not it for me.
That is a hell of a main event.
Like in ring work, that'd be fantastic.
That is
like somebody who's like a fan of like in ring like work wrestling, and they watch
and
him.
that's
like,
where I'm at.
That is 5-star all day, all night.
I agree.
And not only that, and then the build up on both those guys on the mic. Like Kenny Omega could say something like, "You're in God mode, but I'm the Omega, son." Like something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
it's like.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm with you, bro.
I like it. I like it too, but I don't know about the street fight part as a main event for me. That's just me. Like I said, I'm old school classic, right? So if I run down, because I'm about to do my main event, like I said, I have a War Games match, then I have an Elimination Chamber match, then I have a TLC match, and then I have a UFC match. This one is all pro wrestling. It's legitimate. If you guys watch Double or Nothing, how many of y'all watched that?
Oh, I was watching the game. I watched the game.
Okay, fuck the Celtics, by the way. Golden State in 6, but
Golden State 4.
Ooh, you sweeping them. I like it. We'll talk later. But I went with Vogt might like this too. I went with the current AEW championship. This is the first time I put a title in this current roster. I put CM Punk as the AEW champion versus someone I didn't put on the roster, who is also a great in his own right. I went with Go to Sleep versus RKO. I went with Randy Orton versus him. No stipulations, no special things. I just wanted a prestigious match versus two greats. I wanted, like I said, like when it comes to wrestling matches and I always want the last match to be one-on-one, and it has to mean something. So we know, Roman already fought in my thing in the War Games. So the Universal and the WWE is gone, but we still have the AEW title. So I went with CM Punk defending it against a WWE person, which we all know prestigiously, RKO is that guy. So that's where I went with my main event.
I like it.
Which one y'all didn't like?
Octagon.
Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler.
I need a gimmick match. So listen. I guess I'm a fan of Ronda too much.
So me personally, I personally didn't like Luchasaur versus Rey Mysterio.
It's fair.
I
like
don't.
that.
I don't think they're, bro. And I don't want to be a hater because I love the team. I just don't think they're ready to be known as a top tier tag team
He
yet.
didn't though. He put him in a singles match.
Yes.
Yeah, he put him in a singles
It
match.
was, it was single match.
It was a singles match, and not only that, I don't.
No,
They-
I'm just
so-
bringing it up because of the tag team TLC I had.
Hold on, right? You chose that over the Octagon match? Come on, man.
Yeah,
What the heck just happened, bro? What the heck just happened, bro?
you're back now.
Oh, I accidentally lost connection. My bad.
This messed up everything because I don't even know how to get back to the.
Did you really?
Did it record at least?
It's recording. Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Technical difficulties because
Yes.
someone had Metro PCS.
Hey, you
I
guys
was
like that episode.
I was
But
like, damn,
it's
he's really about,
it's really
yo,
bad
Fred, you're really
because
about to round the Rousey, huh? You want to die on that
Hey,
hill.
you got to end the episode like you going to bat for Ronda. Like that's got to end right there. You got to
no,
keep it off
fuck
there.
no.
No.
I just don't know how to get back on this, bro, because it just shows my logo.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
Hit the camera.
Turn
Scroll
the
up
camera
and then
button.
just press the camera. Just press the camera button.
there you go.
On and off. It should come right back on.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Willing to die on that hill for Ronda Rousey, huh?
I'm gonna die on that hill
Boy,
forever.
ruined the whole cast for the hill.
That wasn't me. That was Mario.
But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of. I'm definitely not gonna take that. If we're choosing
Alright.
matches, yeah, that Luchasaurus match is it.
So
Well, that's why it's the kickoff. That's why it's the opener. You know what I mean?
I don't want to piss that opener.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's the opener. You know what I mean?
listen,
Solid.
before we keep going, the disrespect that y'all are having with
For round to figure around.
no, fuck that one. With tag teams, bro. Putting Luchasaurus over there. Listen, I told you, the Lucha Brothers, I will take that L
Oh.
every day.
Backpedal. I never said the Jurassic Express was better than FTR.
I know where you're going. The
The
match.
match you
The
had
match.
was a better fit for the match. Not just
Have
tag
you
team
not
period.
watched FTRs in hardcore matches? Bro,
You
they
get
can sell
Luchasaurus
that.
in a ladder, chairs, and tables match. I think that's what
Much
Mario
better.
loves. Chaos.
Chaos,
He's in there
mayhem,
with-
and
he's in there
bodies
with
getting thrown
losers.
around.
He's in there with dudes that are smaller, so he's just killing them, bro.
Facts.
So you have Young Bucks, the Hardy
Hardys.
Boys that can fly, and then one half of the Street Profits can fly, right? I need
Now,
some.
don't
I need
sleep on
some ground.
Dawkins.
Yeah,
Dawkins he big, but he can go.
He can go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
Dawkins can fly.
I didn't say he couldn't go, but the way that
No,
Andre,
you said
hey,
one
the
half
way,
could fly. And
yes,
flying, the other half
Montez
could not.
Ford is something different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Dawkins can get up
Dawkins
too.
can move in his own right too.
Yes, sir.
So, bro, Dawkins is just like the FTR. What? Listen, what can y'all tell me that Dawkins can do that they can't do? He was never a
Fly.
high flyer.
Fly.
No,
But
bro.
he literally gets up top and does his little frog split. Yes, he does. Yes.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Yes, Dawkins is nothing.
This is-
FTR is more technical. FTR
This is the
like
reason. This is the
Jim
reason
the
why
Anvil Neidhart and
Bret Hart.
and
Yes.
Bret Hart. That's FTR.
No.
Yes. Yes, as far as just technical wrestling, the wrestling style, yes,
Right,
FTR is
Aaron.
not.
So I'm not gonna compare the Hart Foundation to them because both of FTR are technical. There's no powerhouse really like that. Anvil's not technical at all. He's a powerhouse.
Yeah,
so,
okay, yeah.
So I'm not gonna even
Okay.
entertain that. But what I'm saying is this:
Okay, well, in that case, it's not.
you guys are putting Andre Dawkins in some high flying shit right now.
He can.
Where?
You can do it.
You not watch this man?
Listen.
Yes.
There's a reason why their team is really great. Is because we have a powerhouse in Dawkins and a
He
high
does both.
flyer like.
He does both.
No, he doesn't, bro. Not
Yes,
like
he
that,
does.
bro.
Yes,
Yes, he does.
Not like
Yes,
he
that
he
man
doing.
does.
You said a frog splash. Anyone can do a frog splash, bro. Rikishi did a frog splash.
Over the top rope to
I
land
hope-
outside the ring.
I hope Angelo Dawkins watches this one day and sees
He's
the
like-
disrespect to do that man.
I don't care if he did or hey, if he does, that's great. There's more content for me. But
Hey, who's gonna you got to see my cousin?
don't see my boy,
I
bro.
hope he watches this and see this disrespect you're giving this
Listen,
man.
it's not disrespect, but when you first watch
Ugh.
Dawkins, you're not saying. And I kept calling him Andre Dawkins. I need to stop playing baseball.
Angelo, yeah.
But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that's the first
He's cool,
natural
man.
thing you're gonna think. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not. But what I'm saying is,
But
It's cool, man.
he definitely can be a high flyer. He's not just
You don't
a
have
straight
to-
powerhouse.
You don't have to defend. the
Actually,
match.
believe it or not, he's far from a powerhouse at all. If you're being honest, to be completely honest with you, when I think of powerhouses, if we go powerhouses,
are
I
you
think
gonna say
like,
Wardlow?
huh? Just because he's big, he's not a powerhouse.
Wardlow. Yeah, everyone wants to bring up Wardlow, bro. But listen.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah,
Big
right
E.
now.
Big E is a powerhouse.
Yes.
He was the powerhouse. Right.
It works.
He's-
It works with the New Day because they have a
But
powerhouse
no,
and two
but,
people
I,
that
but
are
I'd
technical.
rather see Xavier and Kofi than I would rather see either of them with Big E.
Big E does fucking dives to the outside too, though.
Just like who? Angelo Dawkins. But, Angelo
But
Dawkins
you're
does
you're
better.
literally just telling me that you don't consider him a high flyer.
Got deeper bag.
I don't consider
They're
either
the
one of
same
them a high
bag,
flyer.
bro.
Well,
They
he's
have
But
the
you,
same
but
bag.
you just said FTR. You just said FTR is more like Angelo, and it's not. They're not.
No, so
FTR is
what I'm saying is this, because first of all, I don't even know why we brought up the Street Profits. They're in my freaking thing. But
They are.
what I'm saying
We
is,
were talking about Luchasaurus having the right to fight all these high flyers and lighter guys and throw them around and make the.
so
match
what
a lot
I'm
more
saying is
exciting.
this, bro. When I said one half, is you're not looking at Dawkins and saying he's high flyer first. That's what I was going with. You're not
Doesn't matter.
saying that. Hardy Boys, for sure, you can say that. Montez Ford of the that team, of
It's okay,
course.
Oos. Hold on,
But
it's
you
okay.
need
We're gonna stop
you need
defending this.
technical.
We're gonna stop defending this. It's okay. No one's buying your pay per view this time. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Y'all buying that
definitely.
shit, bro.
No,
Y'all
I'm
that
buying
shit.
the pay per view. I'm
Right.
just going to go order a pizza during the Ronda Rousey fight. That's all.
So you gonna order a pizza before the main event?
No. I would make sure to wait
That-
for that part.
Listen,
That
Order it.
match.
The
is
person-
main- is the
The
pre-main
person
event.
that said
The Ronda Rousey.
the
Ronda Rousey fight was
Miz
the main
is on
event?
his
No,
card,
it's the
I don't want to
pre-main
hear
event.
it.
It's the fight right before the main event. He did
Yeah,
it right before the
probably
main
just
event.
put some
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
on there.
but you gotta. Nah, man, I'm gonna watch that.
Are you not intrigued for a Dana White promoting a UFC match on a
No,
wrestling?
Not as Ronda
of course
Rousey.
not. But I am definitely intrigued. That part I don't like, but I'm definitely intrigued to watch them go at it. In
Bro,
a cage.
But you
I'd
got
rather-
well.
I'd
This
rather-
is probably
I
this is
would-
probably beyond y'all time. But you guys were intrigued on Monday Night Raw to watch freaking Brawl for All.
I was not.
I would rather watch
I was not.
Dana
But
White
I would
come
rather watch
back
the Raw
with
for.
Brock Lesnar to go against raggedy ass Cain Velasquez again than watch
You can't.
Ronda
The
Rousey.
motherfucker's in jail. So put that away. That's a good
I'd
match
rather
though.
watch-
And that match was straight dookie.
Terrible.
And y'all want to talk
That
shit
match
about
was
that? That's an
awful.
actual MMA fight compared to Big Show versus fucking Floyd. Put
Ronda
hey,
Rousey's ass,
you know what's
I'm
funny?
sorry.
I would put a Conor McGregor in there somewhere too, just to have.
Okay.
He might be okay, like
Conor versus Pat. It'd probably be entertaining.
versus Pat. Oh Lord,
Why are
the
you disrespecting
promos.
Pat? That
No,
man can go.
I'm
Yeah.
listening. The
Pat
promos,
can
bro.
go.
I
Pat
didn't.
McAfee and Adam
See,
Cole was one of my
y'all
favorite matches I've seen.
y'all automatically
It's the
disagree.
way you voiced it. It's the way you said it. You're
Because
like,
I'm
Pat,
thinking,
like he was,
bro.
Like,
Like, listen to the promos you would get out of that. Fuck, who the fuck is that guy?
That
he could,
Who
he
the
could
fuck?
fucking football.
Who the fuck is that guy, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just appalled that y'all would put Luchasaurus over freaking FTR. That's all I'm saying.
Jurassic Express, yeah. Just for that match. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Where's your commentary teams for current?
Oh, my current
Current.
commentary team.
They gotta be current.
Well, JR's still commentary, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Good old JR. And the King just came back. That's what
He
commentary
did.
team. And I'm not going to pick Michael Cole this time. I'm going Byron Saxton. Just because he's irritating. And I need the King to talk shit about Byron Saxton. Like nobody else can.
Who you got, Tim?
Pat McAfee and Corey Graves. I don't even need a third. I like them both.
Say Pat, Michael Cole, and probably throw Graves if we need 3. I was just gonna go 2, but if we need 3, I'll throw Graves in there. I like it.
I'm about to throw a spin. I got Corey Graves, Pat McAfee, Conor McGregor.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having. I forgot JR was over there on AEW. I'm forgetting.
You have JR there. No, but
I'll take
y'all,
Graves.
y'all
I'll
throwing
take Graves
disrespect to the WCW great, bro. Like y'all throwing some because he's over there too, bro. You have Jim Ross and I can't even think of his name right now. Tony Schiavone. You have those two,
You know what?
Nitro and Raw,
Yeah.
put together in AEW.
Yep.
There's disrespect for that.
You know what?
Tony Schiavone
I
was
might
that guy.
as well just throw Joey Styles in there too.
Ooh, ECW for it. Is he even like current though?
I think he's still doing commentary.
Where?
Find out next time on this episode.
On this episode of FTR ain't shit over
You know what? Joey
Luchasaurus.
Styles is doing. I'm gonna just make something up. He's doing commentary on Control Your Narrative.
Is he?
I don't know.
Man, you sold me on that. You're a real good promoter. Besides that fucking Jacqueline thing that we did. Listen.
What's wrong with listen, Jacqueline and China.
Listen,
Versus-
I'll tell you like this, bro. Don't explain that online. People don't want to hear that content, bro. But I'll tell you like this. Thank you guys so much for putting this together. I enjoyed this much. There's a lot of more wrestling episodes that I hope that all 4 of us are, good for. Just know that our schedules are flexible for anyone. Speaking of flex, for Subtle Flex. But thank you guys for this episode. I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. And FTR is way better than what the hell y'all talking about.